I love y'all so much. Hey, Patty. Yeah.
All right. And happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Talk of the Shot here on WittyCityUnderground.com, your music station. I am your host, Quan the Don. You know, I'm joined by the Miss Lovely
Katie Speaks.
All right. We also got, introduce yourself. Who are you today?
I am Moyo.
Who are you today? You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, I got my boy. All right. Next time, let me say that for you. No, I'm just playing. It's Monday, everybody. How was everybody weekend? You know, I like to start.
My weekend was doing
Oh, man, I heard a lot of lip smacking. Well, on that note, I'm going to get to this song from Ladero. This is Fast Life, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked right here. I'm just going to say something else, man. Keep it locked right here. We're talking to the shot,
Yeah. Yes, ladies, come watch my live because today's the first time KD's Tea Time is gonna hit the air. These guys, I know they waiting to see what I'm gonna talk about. So they said this weekend, wondering, but I need y'all feedback, I need y'all comments, I need everything. My nails are so bright. I need that.
Make sure y'all keep that locked right here.
So if y'all can't see me here, y'all want to see me here. That's what radio, y'all can go to y'all go to Talk of the Shot page, live on there. I can also go to Mama Red Broadcasting Network there too. It's already we everywhere. We live like 4 different places. 5 or 6. We live everywhere. We're gonna see it. What's up, Shorty?
Get money.
So you gotta mention hey Chardonnay. You gotta mention Mama Red Broadcasting.
This right here is live. You make sure you mention
I just said that. Which one we live on Facebook? We don't live on everything. We live on Mama Red Broadcasting Network. Let's see Underground. We live on Montez Del Sol. We live on and we live on Moya.
He's trying to look on Top of the Shot. See, everybody
I shared it to Shop of the Shot. Yeah, I shared it to Hey, best friend. I can't wait to hear Juan's question of the day. It took me a long time to come up with it. Everybody live here. Oh my God, I feel so much love.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to Talk of the Shot, man. Yeah, they love you, KB. Yo, can I get some love too?
Me too. Hey,
Ma, what's up, bro?
y'all can hear me. You feel me? I love you too, best friend. I think I got some stuff on there like personally this morning. From first Talk of the Shot. So I'll delete some stuff.
Let's go right out there. I mean, well, we ain't probably just wait.
It's good. It's a lot of headshots there on me from when we first was going shoot.
Hey, they saying they liking the hair and the nails over there. You know what I'm saying? They doing their nails.
Yeah, I had Afro last week. They knew that. It's me, okay? I had Afro last week. I'm back now, okay? And thanks to my boo, my Patty, Anisha Diamond, okay?
I know how we
got
got
right
it.
together. This song long.
It is
what it is. Y'all know I like to talk. I'm just ready to run my mouth, get on y'all nerves. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready?
Today on my day.
Y'all ready? This time is strictly for the ladies, okay? Y'all men are not allowed to say nothing on this tea time. Just like y'all be talking about sports, we talk about what we want to talk about. Tracy, we talking about ladies, talking to the ladies. We don't want to hear what y'all men got to say. Yo!
All right, and welcome back to Talk of the Shy here on WoodyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. I am your host, Quan the Don. Yes, and we are back, and y'all know what time it is. It's time for Quan the Don question of the day. Man, and I got an interesting question for y'all today. Only because of the new norm that we have, I really want to ask this question genuinely. So is it okay? Oh my God! Isn't that serious, man? All right, we just dropped the. That almost gave me a new question of the day. Man, she dropped that iPhone and act like it was gold. She just no, I'm just playing. But the question of the day is it okay to broadcast, death and things like that before the family do? I think we've gotten a little out of hand with that as far as, broadcasting RIP this person or this person or that person. And then, the family hasn't done that. So it's been a situation to where, somebody don't want to get on Facebook and find out that their cousin passed away or that their aunt passed away or somebody close to them passed away. So that's my question of the day. Is it okay, and when did it become okay to do that?
I mean, here I go. Always got to.
Yeah, you always got to say, I mean,
like, in all honesty, what is the harm in it? Like, what is the time frame to wait to say, all right, the family think it's cool, and not even cool. Cool is such a bad word to use for people that did. But like, what is the time frame for me to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it, rest in peace, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, to me, some people express their emotions through social media. As bad as it is, like, sometimes that's the first initial thought. Like, let me just, go here and. But I get what you're saying. It's all out of respect for the family in a sense. Like, but I mean, if you really family, like close family,
okay.
you don't know.
So I put it this way. Would you want to get on Facebook? Would you want to get on Facebook and see that your mom passed away? You would want somebody.
I would want to be the first.
Or somebody, right? So how would it make you feel to get on social media and you actually see a post of somebody?
But I mean, it ain't like you get a phone call like, yeah, so and so passed away. I boom, let me have to put it on Facebook. Like, if this really somebody you're close to, you're gonna be crying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to post it right away.
Right.
Like, you're not supposed to wait a day.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like,
where the problem is. It's like
the family that's not connected, that's only connected through social media. You got the family that you only talk to through social media.
That's
so it might be 2-3 days on. Like, I done had one of my grandmothers passed away, and I didn't find out until like 3 or 4 days later. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying I was looking at social media for the answer, but when is a good time to be like, you know what I'm saying, rest up, my boy, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. What about you, Maya? How you feel?
I mean, it's a 50-50. Like, I wouldn't want my family business on Facebook or something.
People die every day.
But at the same time, you never know.
Hey,
People don't watch
people
the
do
news.
that. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. People do die every day, man.
I mean, that's gonna be your first output. Like, that's where you're gonna go.
That's
first.
factual. That's factual.
Some people don't like
Right. How you think you keep up with the funeral? On Facebook,
Right.
Somebody gonna throw a picture up, homegoing service.
Everybody don't.
My baby daddy is gonna be on Sunday. Like,
So you agree, Philly? So that's so basically that's the new norm that we have.
As bad as it
Let me
sounds,
see.
yeah.
What's Quentin saying? Quentin saying yes, it's okay. Yeah, it became okay when we were hanging from trees, and even before that, we were tortured for fun.
Okay, speak fast.
Okay, all right. Say that then. All right, let me put you back in the thing. Okay, so everybody feels like at this point in time, like that is kind of a social norm, so to speak now.
Social media
And I
has
mean, we're based
become,
off technology anyway now.
that's what I'm saying. Social media has really become the wave. Like,
So
my uncle said, Facebook. That's what Facebook
that's
is
the new
for.
norm.
For you to check in on people.
Yeah.
Like, real talk.
That's
like,
what it was
I
originally
don't
created
speak
for.
to, but I know how they doing because I see them on social media. Like, I know Shorty over here working on her bachelor's. Like, she just got her hair done. You keep up with the family and your friends through Facebook because life is so busy. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the time to stop and pick up the phone all the time. But if I see you updating the status, still saying that you're happy, I know that you're good. But if I see you going through something, I'm gonna reach out. Hope all has been well with you. You know, if you need anything, I'm here. Like, social media has become the norm for stuff, and it ain't even just, you know, death, like celebrations, all kinds of stuff.
I mean, but the only thing I feel like is unnecessary is like if you witnessing something and you sitting there recording instead of doing other stuff, like you can be calling the police or something instead of recording face to face with that person who's sitting here dying. Like, you can just help them out.
See, the viewers is shining in. DJ Japan said, one of my best friends passed, and I didn't know he died because they didn't post it until a year later, and that's how I found out he was dead because he stayed up north. See?
So it's times where it's convenient, and then it's other times when it's inconvenient. So it's like 50-50 kind of, sort of. All right, well, that's
right.
great.
See, my friend said some people post it on social media hoping that it gets to everyone, which is probably easier than calling everybody.
Right.
Another one said, now what I don't like is when they post the body in the casket. That's overly disrespectful.
That is. Now that truly is. Hey, and it's kind of creepy a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Only time I want you to take a picture or video of somebody in the casket is they sit up in it. Period. No other time where that's needed. Or I will say this: if they super, you know, whatever they wear is real sharp, okay, that's
No, there's no circumstances.
No, I ain't saying not posted. I mean, I just meant take a picture.
No, what you gonna post a selfie? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, hey, I miss my dog. We got back the shirt. I miss my dog. Bring it down okay. All right. I'm sorry, man. Y'all know I gotta always make light of the situation. I'm sorry. I like the smile. I can't keep my face here so long. I had to do it. But y'all already know. This week we getting into KDT time. Y'all already. Oh yeah. We're introducing KDT time. We also gonna have Moose Spice for you today. Y'all already know. And then we're gonna have the sports coming to you for Philly in the school. Y'all already know. Shout out to my boy Wade. He's supposed to be with us today. Unfortunately, he had to take care of some business. So shout out to you, Wade, wherever you at. Take care of that.
I will. You know we gonna hold it down for you while you in here.
You know it. But also outside of that, make sure y'all stand in tune with everything, Talk of the Shy, everything that we got going. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep giving us y'all feedback, comment, and liking. You know, also subscribe to WittyCityUnderground.com. Also, those of you that watching, make sure you check out Mama Red Broadcasting Network as well. Who is that? What is
my friends? My man, I miss my dog.
Man, hey, that was hilarious. Hey, for real. You know how it be, man. For real. That was that thing. Put you in your feelings, man. I'm in my dog.
Man, I miss my dog.
Right.
Last time I'm gonna see where you go speak. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. You know you gotta take the memories with you, man. So it's just, you know, one last big thing. You know, I probably wouldn't post it, but I would take one. You know, I just thank God all my friends made it out. We still here. We still grinding. We still out here, you know, making big statements. Yeah, we out here doing our stuff. So shout out to all of my, you know, gentlemen that I rock with, all of my mom members. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know how we get now. But yeah, it's out. We making basically a statement out here. Us young black folks is out here, you know, really putting that footwork in and out here trying to make a statement for these younger kids so they can see us doing something different. We not playing basketball and we ain't rapping or none of that cliche stuff. We out here really making careers out of different things. And y'all could do that too. So we mainly just out here to inspire our youth and to show them that you can do this too.
Yes, that's what Talk of the Shy is for,
y'all. You can do this too.
I promise y'all, everybody on this show is young, we black, as y'all can see, but we doing our thing. Like,
yes.
So shout out to everybody that's going through stuff but still trying to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? That's still trying to find their right path in life. Me currently 23 trying to find the answer, but here I am in front of y'all. So just stay positive.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little hatred today, but
hey, it's all good. We gotta get to a song anyway. So I'm gonna get to This Is Meals. You know what I'm saying, by my boy Rally. So if y'all ain't been in tune, he out there from the 217 holding it down.
Oh, here we go.
That's Danville, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
For those of them that didn't know.
Yeah,
but we can in tune, you know what I'm saying? We got big things popping. So we're gonna get into that Meals by Ralph. All right, right here on Talk of the Shot. So be sure to stay tuned with us. I'm sorry I'm getting tongue-tied. Yeah, I'm trying to talk too fast. I'm trying to talk too fast and everything. But make sure y'all stay tuned right here. We're talking to Shy on WinterCityUnderground.com.
Hey, bro, your phone. What's your email?
Okay, so if y'all have ever seen Steve Harvey show, y'all know we do this thing called we have brought that here to the Talk of the Shy. That's gonna be hosted with Mo Spice.
Hold on. See everybody. So
That's gonna be hosted with Mo Spice, my little sis. So if y'all have any topics, anything y'all need advice on, suggestions, y'all want a little drama, you know what I'm saying? Hit her up at mosspice13@gmail.com. Y'all can come through with y'all name or y'all can be anonymous, but we are here to help because we all need a little advice every now and again, okay? So that's mosspice13@gmail.com. We're gonna get y'all right here.
Hey, y'all know how we coming when it comes to this music, man. If you're an artist and you do music, make sure y'all send that music to talkoftheshy18@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got a lot of room to play here. So if it's a banging and it's hot, send it to us. We want to hear. We might play it here live. You know what I'm saying? Or we might just send you a letter like it wasn't that great to us. But either way it goes, send your music. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear it. We want to hear you. If you're talented, show us your talent. We'll definitely show the world. Make sure y'all check out Mama Red Broadcast and Mama Red Production. Make sure y'all just check out Mama Red in general. Mama Red making a statement out here all the way from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just again, so we should. We got uncles in the building now?
We got all the fam. Y'all see my live? They done.
Oh, I got support to say, y'all. Okay. I ain't gonna get in the camera because I don't want to, okay? Just know y'all can see me and hear me, okay? All right.
Pass me my charger, Katie, please.
Come on, you need some coffee. Don't knock my phone down again because it's already. That was my part.
That was her the first time. That was not me.
She made it do a flip. Who to say? Yes, please come through. Come through. We always need extra. Come through. Don't knock the phone down.
I just told you.
Hopefully say log into Spreaker and record. That's how we play on our radio. Log into Spreaker. That's how we play on our radio. Y'all don't have no speaker.
Yeah, but she sent all the stuff in the email.
Yeah, she said it's pretty good.
You asked me questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's like, yeah, I got the stuff, but I just don't have it up. So that's the only difference. But we know from now on, though.
Yes. Oh, y'all come through. Okay. Monday, 6 to 7. Good.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Union School downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Union School.
Hey, Trey.
Ask me, Buddy, how can I be a sports radio guy like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. You can learn to be a sports talk show host, a producer, to play-by-play, and shoot and edit video. You'll have a chance to get internships at stations where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. With Job Placement Assistance, you can start your new career in 1 year. It's a great school to get the hands-on training you need for a broadcasting career, doing what you love. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. So don't waste another minute. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
All right, 9 seconds. I'm coming back, everybody. All right, and welcome back to Talk of the Shy here on WinterCityUnderground.com. I am your host, Quan the Don, and I'm joined by the Miss Lovely.
Katie Speak.
I also got in the building with me.
Moyo.
All right, and last but not least, I got my main man. Definitely in the stew. Y'all know
What
how
it
we
do?
rocking. What it do? All right, so for those of y'all that's just not tuning in with us on Talk of the Shy, before we got to those songs that we got to, the first song was Meals by Ralph. You know what I'm saying? That was a banger. He definitely went crazy on that. Shout out to the 217 for sending that song in to us. But we touched on the question of the day, and the question of the day was basically, is it okay to broadcast, your death of your loved ones or videos of those such things on the internet before the family does? We all kind of gave our opinions on that. I think the whole synopsis was 50-50. We thought it was 50-50. As far as whether it's bad or whether it's good, it's kind of 50-50.
Like 51 for me, but okay.
Yeah. But at this time, with no further ado, I think we should hold on. Wait a minute. Before we do it, I gotta get. Hold on. Wait. I gotta. Hold on. I gotta set the mood. I gotta set the mood for this. Hold on, y'all. Let me play this background music. Gotta set the mood for this. Oh my God. Oh man.
Okay.
Y'all can't hear it, but I got your music going in the background.
On and on by Erykah Badu.
Oh man.
Okay.
So
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we're gonna get into tea time. It's tea time with Katie
Okay, guys,
Speaks.
this is my favorite time of the day. This is tea time with Katie Speaks. What?
Yeah, tea
This
time
is
with Katie
strictly,
Speaks.
y'all gonna say strictly for the ladies. That means y'all two guys that's in here, we don't want to hear nothing that y'all have to say. Nothing. Y'all can't relate. I'm talking strictly to the ladies. So me and Moyo,
I got
all
my
the ladies
shades on
that's
anyway.
tuned in on the live, make sure y'all chime in because I have something I want to know. Okay? So, ladies, today I wanted to talk about, okay, let me just share y'all with my experience. So, I'm dating now, okay? And I'm having a problem because I want to know, why do women feel like it's okay to approach the other woman? And I mean this in a sense of cheating or, you know what I'm saying, one of those exes that just can't let go. I've become victim to it. And I just don't think it's fair. I'll tell you what happened. So I'm dating, okay? And I won't say no names, okay? I'm not going to put them completely out there. But I became victim to...
Say a name.
No, I won't do that.
No, I'll just play.
I became victim to a lot of females pretty much like disliking me, wanting to fight me simply because of the person that I chose to date. You know what I'm saying? So I was like guilty by association, and I don't think it's fair that I got beef with these people who don't really know me. I don't know if I ever told y'all, like, I'm offended when people don't like me, when people don't want to get to know me, because I've never met someone who doesn't like me. I'm so likable, like. So I just really want to know, ladies, like y'all that do it, why is it okay for y'all to approach the other woman? Like, what do we do to y'all? That's all I want to know.
Well, since the guys can't respond.
No.
No, y'all can't respond.
I just said, since the guys can't respond, we don't have nothing to say. So, Moyo.
Okay, well,
Moyo, I'll put you on the spot. Yeah, now you got to answer the question because you're the only one in here. Oh,
yeah.
speak on it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Not saying names either, but we grew up together. You know what I'm saying?
That was enough said right there. See that?
Some people know, some people don't. Hey, but I mean, we grew up together. We known each other since about 6 or 7, and been dating on and off since 13 to 14. So
Y'all got history.
through that time period, I was going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody calling my phone. Stop texting him. Stop calling him. This is my man. Are you okay?
God.
But do you know his mom, brother, sisters, niece, and nephew? Like, but you on my line, all hostile. But you don't know Nathan from Adam. But okay. I mean, I'm a genuine person.
I got to play some more.
Say so myself, but
A
lot of people do dislike people while they.
But who you choose to date, right? And I just hate that you become victim to other women. Like, Y'all, I'm trying to get what I'm trying to say. I know what I want to say, but it ain't
I've
coming
been
out.
threatened before. Like, when has it ever been this serious to threaten somebody over a person? Like, it's not, because they're saying it's plenty of fish in the sea. You know what I'm saying? So why stalk and do other things towards people? So I don't feel it necessary.
Yeah, but like I said,
do we got any feedback though? Do we have any feedback? Let's go to the listeners. Let's see if
from the women.
Let's see
If
if the
it's a
women.
guy, I don't hear nothing. He gotta say.
Okay, we don't have any feedback yet. Can we have some
Strictly
women?
from the women.
Can we have some strictly women comment? I think it's a little touchy. I don't think nobody. Is there nobody that has an opinion over the subject here?
So, ladies, I'm asking. Okay, I got some feedback. So before I read that feedback, I'm asking why, when your ex is dating someone new, you feel the need to approach the new woman, or why when you've been cheating on, you feel the need to approach a new woman as if you're in a relationship with her. I'm not understanding. But my sister Diane said women feel like it's okay to approach other women because they feel like it gives them power in their relationship that they don't have.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Power is such a strong word, but I couldn't agree more. Like, this is your man, woman, whatever you choose to date. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding.
Never stress over
What I have to do with it. You said never stress over something that's not yours. Okay.
Can I comment now?
I guess we gotta hear what y'all got.
Yay! We get to comment, Philly. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so my comment on it is, I plead the fifth.
Oh.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't even got nothing to say.
Okay, so since y'all can't have nothing to say, I'll give y'all a reason to have something to say.
Okay, put it in a way that I could comment on it.
Why even put your woman in the? First of all, have y'all ever
Okay, no. I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm gonna take this back, man. I'm gonna track this statement. I forgot we are realer than real here on Talk of the Shop, so I can't be fakey fake. So I gotta keep it funky one time. I have been in a couple situations like that, honestly. As far as women being extra.
Extra might be an understatement. Possessive, jealous.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it was necessarily over. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's overly extra.
It is. I mean, it's a hard topic to touch on, man. Because
it makes you
it makes you look at it just like, hey, why was they going crazy like that for what though? You feel me? Like, I thought I wasn't nothing. Like, I thought you ain't care what I did. Now
you feel what I'm saying? They don't care until you're with somebody else. Like,
that's what you want with me.
It's annoying.
She really is.
It's annoying. And it makes you go crazy. Like, coming from a woman, like, you would never see me stalking my ex's new girlfriend. Like, she still be texting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no need for that.
I don't even care. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I think it's just my confidence in me. Like, I don't even care.
I don't either.
I just be like, you know what? Honestly, nobody that you ever mess with, I try not to talk down on nobody that I mess with, because at the end of the day, at some point, I mess with them, and they are a reflection of me. So to talk about them is to talk about myself at the end of the day. So majority of what it was just, that was a stepping stone relationship. And that's just what I had to take it for what it was. I was supposed to teach her things. It was things she was supposed to teach me. And we've got to the point to where we are no longer good to each other. So therefore, things become toxic at that point. I feel like.
Right. So then you just walk away. Like, why be crazy after the relationship?
Because it's certain factors sometimes that people want to hold on to that they became comfortable with. So it's them not wanting to start over and start fresh and not knowing what to do. And that becomes I want that person back. Well, now I appreciate the things that person did, or you know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
What's the question,
a legit question.
Okay, what's your question, Moyo? I know I'm a guru.
I fail to realize that your exes come back, like you said, when they realize you did this and that for them. Because I had three come to me realizing, realizing that you did a lot for them.
I mean, listen, man, we all human, man. We get complacent after a while. It's just like if every time we go out to eat, I do something extra after a while, you're going to feel like that's just something that's required. And then if I don't do it, you're going to switch up and say I'm acting different.
Yeah.
Facts, right?
Yeah,
so at the end of the day, it's like, don't set a standard that's too high for yourself if you're not going to keep it up for the long haul, because you're showing yourself as to be somebody else, and then they're gonna say you switched up and you fake. When that's not probably what it
But I mean, everybody don't get the same version of you. So what you see me doing for somebody else doesn't mean that I'm gonna do that for you.
Fact.
You know
That
what
part
I'm saying?
too.
And it all comes with how whoever it is that I'm doing it for is treating me. Because I'm
That
only
part
gonna
too.
give
Say
out what
that.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? What
Say
I'm
that.
getting.
And
We ain't gonna
say
get no
that.
more. That's all I'm getting
And
from
say
you.
that, KD.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I ask a question? Is anybody learning anything today?
I hope y'all take a little advice.
Let's take a little notes. Y'all learning something today? Okay.
All I'm saying is if you and somebody else decided to go y'all separate ways, like, let them do them. In all honesty, it takes too much energy to constantly be keeping up with your ex, who they dating, and who they talking to, what they say going on. Like, nobody has that kind of time. Well, I know. I don't have that kind of time. I could be butthurt about my ex dating somebody else, but you'll never know. Because I ain't finna stalk her phone like, yeah, she still be texting me. You mad or no? I don't want to be labeled as that crazy ex. Like,
Facts.
then you
Nobody
start
do.
dating somebody else and you got to tell them the stories about what happened. No, I got some more feedback. Women need to know their value.
Facts. Now that's another number I agree with. Facts.
Facts to your
Come on,
nerves.
Sister Diane.
Facts. You know what? Nah, we getting too much truth. We need to go commercial break.
All right, hold on.
Before we get fined. Before we get fined, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Yeah.
So I just wanted to let y'all guys know, tune into Rest in Power, the Trayvon Martin story, guys. I don't know how important this is to y'all, but it's important to me.
It's
So
really
he airing
important to
tonight
us.
on BET.
All right.
And it's called Rest in Power. It's the Trayvon Martin story, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't kept on that story, and yeah, just tune into that tonight on BET.
On BET.
Y'all know
what
that's
I'm saying?
Black Entertainment.
Yeah. Just it's EBT just switched around. You know
Boy,
what?
if you don't get your
What? I'm trying to relate to my people. I'm trying to relate to my. They know EBT.
So EBT relate to your people.
Woo woo. They know what we're talking about. It's almost the first. You know what I'm saying? They know what we're talking. Okay. All right. Well, before we get to commercial, yeah, I'm gonna keep it civilized, man. I'm gonna keep it civilized, man. Before we get to commercial, I'm gonna play this song straight to the point. By my homeboy Woods G. He also out of the 217 area, but he representing for Decatur, stand up, Decatur, you know what I'm saying? The soybean capital.
Decatur,
what I like to call
Illinois,
it.
or Decatur, Georgia?
Decatur, Illinois. I should be more specific. Okay, yeah. Decatur, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they would have known what I was talking about when I said the 217 though. Or
a tree.
Oh, I threw a little shade.
Yeah.
I throw my glasses on. I'm feeling shady today. But yeah, man, this is straight to the point from Woods G, man. Make sure y'all keep it locked right here with us. We're talking to Shy on WindyCityUnderground.com. Make sure, man, y'all check out Mama Red Broadcasting and Mama Red Production as well. We got too much stuff on it. We got too much stuff on it.
Whoever you talking to, they probably exited and came back and it's all straight. It might be. I'm not sure.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, too late. You ain't right.
Maybe I was just gonna tell you over there go mighty way. If a bird comes flying ahead, I am not equipped to fight no bird. Like I done been through
You said
but I can't fight no bird. I wasn't that high that you had to like a bird come here. I can't fight no bird. It's some animals you just can't fight. And the bird is one of the lion equipped. This start flying. What I'm gonna get wrong? We got a room in here. Who's sleeping? Only one got room for me. Just because they sleep.
okay, it's for real.
Where's the snake?
Let's blast, baby.
Oh, you probably tuned in
Hey,
later.
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna tell them that sports coming up, and I'm gonna play a sweeper and a commercial.
Hey, Kathy. Thanks, friend.
Maybe if the bird comes flying in here, we over it.
Can you come in?
Oh, make sure y'all liking and following Shine, like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Follow us everywhere. And make sure y'all tune in to Mama Red too. Mama Red Broadcasting Network. I know that's sponsored by iHeart and Spotify. And we'll be there Wednesdays 4 to 6. Y'all want to talk to the guys on really big things. For me to y'all, I just want to say thank y'all. Thanks everybody who's been tuning in, commenting.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Thank you. Selfish, man. Hold on, let me call.
For real.
My name, y'all follow me on Quantum Deal, so let's get all that. Look, I'm always tagging some Katie on, man. Get in tune with your boy. I'm going crazy. Get in tune. I ain't got that talk to shot. I got the street edition coming soon. Wait till y'all see the street edition. We've been crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, we out here on the streets of the city. Every night I go out, I represent all time. I'm not coming, man. Let's go.
All right, there you go. So do you want to tag Quantum as well in this video?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Tag me. Tag me.
You got your own life. Your own life.
First of all, I know y'all.
I'm gonna deny you too then.
Okay, y'all can follow me on Facebook at Morgan Lynette, MRGNLYNETTE. And like she said, just email me mostspice13@gmail.com.
All you send that music, girl. Let's get that song
put
done.
your
Send
big
that.
name or real name in the subject line.
Yeah.
We'll get it aired.
Y'all done now? Can I have my 9 minutes? No. Stop the phone there.
I did not put it back where it was.
Don't knock the phone down. You jealous? Like you jealous. I can't wait for this Most Spice letter. Oh my God. Where we got stepped in and stepped up. We got Philly in the stew. Philly in the stew. I hate Facebook.
Excuse me, I know you have a 9 o'clock, so I'll keep this short. I'm your business suit in the back of your closet. You wore me nearly every day before your office went, quote, casual. I used to be the CEO of your closet. Now I'm just that one intern no one ever talks to. I always thought you'd circle back with me. Get granular, keep me in the pipeline. But nada, nothing. Don't you remember the McKittrick presentation? You spilled coffee on me, and I still looked amazing during the breakout talkback Q&A. So I think it's time for me to move on. I've got a great resume, and I absolutely crush it in interviews, okay? Let's make this a clean break. Shift the paradigm. The only thing I ask is that you think outside the box here and do this. Take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create new jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff, create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Top of the shot, I'll be right back with sports. Philly in the stew. Y'all stay tuned with it.
Listen and imagine.
You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So that's
It takes 5 seconds to send the text. For those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is more than the text. Stay alive. Don't drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Oh, yeah.
we on this. Oh, yeah.
Y'all some haters. Don't hate on us.
You know, say so. Oh, yeah.
All right, and welcome back to Talk of the Shot here on WindyCityUnderground.com. I am your host, Quan the Don, and you know I'm always joined by the Miss Lovely Katie Speaks. I'm sorry. Dang, I can't say your name.
You did on last.
Bring it back.
Okay, let me do it again. Hold on. I gotta start it over and bring it back. Dang, I thought I did it good too. Y'all just blew me. All right, and welcome back to Talk of the Shine here on WindyCityUnderground.com. I am your host, Quan the Don. I'm joined by the Miss Lovely
Katie Speaks.
All right, and I also got in the building.
Mario.
All right, last but not least, I got my man here, Billy in the studio. Welcome back to Talk of the Shine. For those of y'all that's just tuning in with us, I just got treated. But look though, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's tough love. You gotta get that sometimes. But before we left, we had the KDT time. For those of y'all that missed it, fill us in, Katie. What was the T?
He was, why y'all women be so bitter? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
That's basically what she was.
That's all we gonna say.
No trash.
That's all we gonna say.
Why y'all women be so bitter?
Right, all right.
Yes, you bet.
Wow. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna get into sports today. My boy Philly and Stu, what's going on in the city today, Phil?
So, we got good news.
Okay, what's
The good news
yeah, hit us with a little bit of both.
All right, so the good news, the Cubs is number one in NL Central.
Okay.
And we acquired Cole Hamilton from the Texas Rangers.
Oh, okay.
The White Sox in Chicago started to look like they're not going to make the playoffs again.
But are we shocked? Are we shocked? We're not shocked. So I don't think that's nothing to be really too shocked about.
You don't watch
Oh, I watch baseball. Oh, y'all. I was gonna say, I don't watch the beginning, but I catch the end. Like, man, baseball. All right. Yeah, that's where the money at. All right.
And Bulls guard Denzel Valentine, he got to get it together.
What's going on?
Sessions scored 40 points on him with Drew. He can't be bringing it to the Bulls.
Hey, man. Every dog has his day, man. That's what they say. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm definitely pretty sure we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna be right
over here trying to figure out more spice.
Right.
Don't worry about that. We ain't trying to figure out nothing.
Just know it's fire. It is fire.
Oh,
is it?
Spicy.
I ain't spicy for no reason.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Do we have events
Don't
today?
sleep on me. Do we?
We do.
Oh, Lollapalooza. Shout out to that.
Kicking off on
Shout out
August
to
2nd. Y'all ain't never been allowed to. Oh, I think this year I'm gonna be in
Yeah,
the
My
so,
boy Will pumped up. He got
The
That's your boy?
Lollapalooza starts on the 4th.
The fourth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
it's
that's your boy.
August 2nd on
Look.
Facebook. I guess they lying.
I don't know what's going on.
Look at my boy. Look at my
And
boy.
then some fireworks.
That's your
on
boy.
the
That's your man.
We paid. It's
It's on
That shit
Facebook.
right
On the 2nd.
That's for the fifth.
Starting on August 2nd.
What y'all doing? I don't know. I'm talking about your man, so I'm trying to figure out what
We
the
was only
ladies
talking
doing.
about the events. Like how you ask the question.
That's what I was talking about.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, y'all, look. Nah, we all good. Y'all know it's all love and talk to the chat all the time. We was trying to get the events for y'all, but we're gonna skip past the events and come back to that because I want to get straight. I just want to get straight into Most Spice. No, we heard Lollapalooza, and that's coming up. That none of us have never went. That we should go and get really drunk and act like
Go. I
we're
heard it
somewhere
be
else.
lit. I'm talking about lit.
I'm pretty sure it's
on all
lit. I'm
levels.
already knowing on all levels.
You ready, Mo Spice?
Oh, this is real in here, huh? Well, let's get into this Most Spice segment today.
First of all, can you let us know what Mo Spice is one more time for the people who just now tuning in? Let
Yes,
us know what
please
Mo Spice
let
is.
them know what Most Spice is, please.
So, for the people out there who do listen to Steve Harvey Morning Show, it's a lady on the show that, however, has a segment called Strawberry Letter. So I'm doing my own version of it, and it's called Most Spice Envelope. So basically, you just email me your little segments of what's going on in your life that you need advice on, and I will use a fake name or a real name, and we would give our input on it from anyone via Facebook or people on the show.
All right, so we got some submissions this week.
You ready?
All right. It says, Dear Moyo or Mo Spice, I recently had a baby and my boyfriend Antoine, baby daddy, left me after our son turned 1 year old. I was scared this was going to happen before I even gave birth to our baby. Antoine and I were arguing every other day before I turned 4 months. He said he felt like my attitude drove him away. My part of the story is he wasn't supporting me and my baby. Did he plan to see it and leave, or was he planning to trap me? I want to know the guy's point of view and the girl's point of view.
So who should talk? Because I always talk first. Y'all know I always have something to
Y'all never start off with nothing. Y'all.
Yeah, we started. I mean, okay. I guess I will start off before I say Philly start off, and I'll say that because I have kids. Philly don't got no kids, so I guess he can't truly relate to this story. Yeah, feedback. Back me up, my brother. Back me up, bro. Okay, my opinion on all of that is just this. I'm don't want to say that the women go crazy. I'm gonna just say that at the time that all of that is going on, women are very emotional, and a lot of men. No, I'm okay. A lot of men don't know how to mentally handle that or deal with that, and at the same rate, the woman don't know how to adapt to the new hormones and emotions that she's feeling as well, and know how to still interact with people. So even though she may not mean anything wrong, it may come across aggressive or in this type of sense. So I mean that in the sense of this. If you're in the house all day with the baby and everybody gone, then when they come home, you feel like you've been at home all day. You feel alone. You feel left by yourself. So that's how you're going to look at it. But if I left and I just went to work and then came home, you like, you left me, you've been gone all day and you're going crazy. You know what I'm saying? How is a person supposed to deal with that? So it's, it's patience on both sides, honestly. But mainly, communication helps get through all of that. Communicating with your spouse and trying to understand the emotions that she's going through, but also trying to talk her to understanding that, bills still got to get paid. I'm still going to have to do what I have to do. And, understanding that and how that go. Unless you rich, you just could, have somebody else watch your kids for you while you do what you do. Yeah. Thank you, Philly. Thank you, Philly in the studio. Thank you, Philly in the studio. They got real quiet on me like that wasn't deep, but it's okay.
You ever heard something so deep that left you speechless?
No.
That was
That was it. I just did.
All right, so we just gonna do a round table.
Round table.
The Don's.
We on this.
I'm just gonna read it one more time because my viewers didn't get to hear you.
Let me hear it again.
This is my
so it says, I recently had a baby and my boyfriend Antoine, my child's father, left me after our son turned 1 year old. I was scared this was going to happen before I even gave birth to our baby. Antoine and I were arguing every other day before I turned 4 months. He said he felt like my attitude drove him away. My part of the story is he wasn't supporting me and my baby. Did he plan to see it and leave, or was he plotting to trap me? I want to know the guys and girls' point of view.
It's on you.
No. I just heard the question. So did he trap her? Is that the question she really asked? Did he trap her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he plan to see them leave, or was he plotting to trap me?
Okay, dig this here. I'm going to simplify this for all of the listeners. Okay. Number one, when you get to the point to where it's seed planting and all of that, you should have been your time to see if this person, you should have been let seed plant inside of you.
Wait, in this generation.
No, I ain't know this generation. Listen, we all know condoms. Protect yourself. We all adults. You know what I'm saying? Just because it feels good raw don't mean you need to do it raw. You can't take care of that at the end of the day. So now that when reality get real, and it's real when we here, you know what I'm saying? No, that's awesome though, for real. Like when reality get real and it's here and you're pregnant and now you looking like, man, but you been knew he was there before this. So now you got these expectations for somebody that really wants that to begin with. So now when he fail you, you want to put that pressure on him back. And then that's the worst thing that you can do, because that's not building your man up. That's not helping him or encouraging him. If anything, it's pushing him away. Then when he becomes pushed away and he gives that energy back, it's an issue and it's a problem. So that's why I say we need to communicate. That way you don't have that issue. But, my
friend Jasmine said he never wanted to be there. They spent 9 months learning the man. My friend Diane said he planted the seed and left. She always stated he's not taking care of the kid because that's why they arguing. Me personally, I'm just gonna say, what was the point of leaving if you stuck around for a year? She said he left after a year. So why stick around for that 1 year? I need to know from her who wrote this, what was it that made him say after this year I'm gonna leave. And there's no way to justify somebody walking out on their child under any circumstance.
He just stayed there till he found another girl.
Period. Pretty much until he found somewhere to go.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I was just telling what it was.
He's probably homeless, ain't got no job, and they shacking up. So maybe he left out that year because he got on his feet and didn't want to be around. So I think that he planted a seed and neglected her. But on the end, that's going to fall down on him because here you are missing out on your child's life because you and the child mother can't get along. To me, I don't have kids, so I can't even speak on that, but there should be no way two people can't coexist in each other's world because y'all was coexisting when y'all was doing what y'all was doing to make that baby. So there should be no reason people can't coexist to still raise a child. I might not like whoever it is I'm going to have kids with in the future, but it's all about the child because first and foremost, they never asked to be here. So he was dead wrong for leaving her, period. And it's going to hurt him in the long run.
I got to go.
He wasn't mature enough to be a father.
Hey, I got to play that drink.
So after a year, he realized he wasn't mature enough to be a father.
You know, I mean, this situation to me is too. I mean, you know, everybody got an opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got to say mine.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what it's for. That's what the show is for.
However, I feel like, especially this generation that I'm in, like, we starting early, you know what I'm saying? Some of us aren't ready for it. However, some men feel like they are, and then once the child comes into the life of being around their parents, you feel like you got it when you mentally don't, or financially. So that what makes you want to leave, and you feel like you're not ready, so you was like, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come in and out of somebody's life and expect it to be okay. And certain men and women have been in a household where they've seen these things happen, so they are immune to it. So I don't want the child to go through that. I'm saying they didn't ask to be here, like Katie said. So don't take your children through that because they didn't ask to be here and they don't deserve that treatment at all.
Most of the viewers saying he just needed somebody to live off of.
Exactly. There's absolutely no reason for no man to walk out of his life.
It is what it is. We agree. I mean,
no, it's no way to justify somebody walking out on their child. Point blank, period.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm not gonna say that the women make it easy for the men, because some of y'all be giving it too easy to these men, making it too easy.
Listen, see, that's that whole story of thin line. See, that's why we got to be cautious because we don't know all the details, Katie. So that's what I'm saying. How you know he ain't doing a little something for the
said he
wasn't
doing
see, baby mama be crazy. Baby, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want some woman stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. So that's like, if he come over there and he brings some diapers and she like, why you bring a 12-pack and not a 24-pack? You a deadbeat. You a deadbeat.
And that's
girl, let me tell you, girl, we bought the smallest pack of diapers over here. Like, what he bought diapers? What he bought diapers? What he bought diapers? Okay,
he didn't have to bring anything.
Right, that's all.
We just can't justify this man walking around with his child. It don't matter what y'all say. It don't matter what she did to him. It doesn't matter what he did to her. There's no excuse for you to walk out on your child. Why? Because you laid there. You made that child. Point blank. Period. You cannot justify that.
That's the only reason why I gotta justify it.
You haven't walked out on you, so you can't justify this man leaving his baby.
I haven't walked out on them because I still have my kids, but my kids don't live. All of my kids don't live with me. I only got custody of my oldest son, so it's like my other kids live out of state or out of town. You know what I'm saying? And I still have to co-parent with them. But I get what you're saying. I mean, I'm still in their life, so I get what you're saying.
Right.
Like, I still have my kids.
It's just hard to touch on this topic because she didn't say whether he was checking in on the baby.
But from that aspect,
all we know is he left her after a year.
Well, in that situation, he's wrong. But at the same time, I've personally been in that situation where I've done that. So it's like, I don't know. I can't really say the person is. You know what I'm saying? So
the whole time
I know I had a comment from Kayla. She said, I don't like that. She said, trap her because it takes two to tango.
Right. I think that was the thing that was rubbed me the wrong way.
Because you wouldn't
I can agree with that.
So listen, it's almost that time, and it's 6:54 here. We appreciate everybody that tuned in with us today, man. It was an amazing show, as y'all all know. Time definitely flew by. We was just having a great time together, you know what I'm saying? Another awesome episode. I just want to, always do my shout outs, before we get up out of here. So shout out to my babies. Y'all know I love y'all whenever, y'all playing and having fun right now without me. Lil Quan was especially telling me, he called me and he was like, "Dad, I heard you on the radio. You ain't even shot me out." I was salty, like, oh no. So now I gotta give a shout out, man. Shout out to my little homie, man, Lil Quan, my mini me, aka if you ever seen us together, you already know that's my little mini me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we coming. He like little grown man. Y'all remember that movie with Marlon Wayans? He was a grown man. That's how my son act, like a little grown man. It's so hilarious. But on to other things, make sure y'all always check out Talk of the Shop. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's an underscore on Instagram. Talk of the Shop, the underscore. Don't forget that. And then if you have any music, you're an artist, you want to send that, or you have any topics for Mo Spice. Oh no, Mo Spice got her own stuff. I'm sorry. She got her own email.
Email.
Shout out your email. What's your email?
Email be mospice13 at
Mo
Gmail.
Spice13. You know what I'm saying? But if you got music that you want to send to us to play on the show, you can send it to us at talkingshop18 at gmail.com.
Come on,
yeah, y'all already know. Say it one more time. Talkingshop18 at gmail.com. Y'all already know, man. Yes, we will. Make sure y'all also check out Mama Red Productions and Mama Red Broadcasters. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to iHeart, Spotify, Spreaker. Y'all know how we getting down, man. It's going crazy. Make sure y'all stay tuned for us because we're coming back to y'all for a second time this week, starting this week on Wednesday from 4 to 6. We got 2 hours with y'all. And guess what? We can say what we want to say on that. So, hey, if you like this show, come to the Wednesday show. When we going through Mama Red, come tune in with us on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Mama Red, man. Shout out to our whole team, man. Flo, you know what I'm saying? DJ Japan, Sheba, all y'all. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, Flo, my boy here holding it down. So we can really make big things go crazy with Mama Red. So make sure y'all stay in tune with everything that we got going on that.
Most definitely would not be a show without our supporters.
No, we definitely would not. So thank you to y'all. Thank you to everybody listening. Thank you for y'all talking to us, man. I gotta read this comment from Debbie too before we go because she commented. I'm just not catching it. It said if the relationship is bad, he probably needed to leave. As long as he's taking care of the child, she should be grateful. So that's the point that I was trying to make. So thank you, Debbie. Let me like that. Bang bang. Let me like that, Debbie. I love that. I love that. I love that, Debbie. Thank you. Okay. Hey, I gotta play this Drake. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be in their feelings. Gotta play this Drake. Hey, do you love me? Hey, Kiki, do you love me? Hey, hold on. Mic's off 1 second just so I can hear. Go ahead. Hey, Kiki, do you love me? Hey. I don't know it. They was trying to get me to do something. I don't know how to do it though. I apologize. No, I ain't cut it off. We still going. Y'all just don't got the headphones, so y'all can't. That's how that goes. Hey, no, never mind, Momo. We don't want it. We don't want it no more, Momo.
Oh, y'all got her messed up. Y'all know it.
Hey, since my boy Bravo ain't here today, hey, before we go, since my boy Bravo ain't here, y'all know we always like to leave on a positive note, as always. So, I will say this, and a more positive note. Oh yeah, question of the day. As well, let's close out on that too before I want to touch on that before we go. The question of the day was, when is it okay or is it okay to broadcast, death before the family, whether it's via video or a picture or just saying RIP that person or whatever it may be. And we came up with the conclusion that it's 50-50. The viewers gave their opinion as well. They feel like it's 50-50. Some people, they only heard that somebody passed away because of social media, and on other platforms, people heard it and was disrespected because they didn't get a call from the family member. They had to get on Facebook and see that, which always was up. So RIP to all our fallen soldiers that we all may know. Let's continue to keep this thing going for them because we here.
So with that being said, on a more positive note that we like to leave off on, we all out here. Let's all make sure that we making a positive impact on somebody. It's not about us, it's about everybody. So let's not be selfish. Let's try to go out and impact somebody's life, whether it's, taking a moment out just to speak some positivity upon them or just by giving them something that might be nothing to you or light to you. So, everybody take that and go out and do something positive on the world. With another light, that light is going to take over some of this darkness that we got going on in the world.
I love my brother.
So with that being said, man, I gotta get into my main man, Grand National Inc. You know what I'm saying? Just that you know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that don't know, man, I rock with Grand National Inc. One way. I'm in about 3 or 4 of their videos that's coming up, that's getting ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? Good cameos that I got with them. So shout out to my boy FM, my boy Heck Nation, man. Shout out to the whole Grand National Inc. and everything y'all got going, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned with everything. Talk to the side. It's gonna wrap. We'll see y'all next week. See y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Oh my God.
What?
Hey, Mel. It's you, boy. Cousin, we had a few topics today. I was going to announce.
What's up, mama? Hey.
My question girl, people talking about her big deal wrong down her. I'm gonna end live so y'all can go back and watch it. Y'all missed it. I just want to shout out Talk of the Shy. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. We got this Talk of the Shy Street Edition coming, y'all. We are so hyped for it. I think it's gonna be the biggest thing we ever get outside of what we do inside the studio. Also on Wednesdays, y'all can be able to hear us. And like we said, whenever we want. So that'll be on Wednesdays from 4 to 6 through Mama Red Broadcasting Network, sponsored by iHeart and Spotify. So shout out to them for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure y'all like and follow all social media platforms. My email, Instagram, Facebook, so y'all Snapchat, Twitter, the whole nine. I think y'all so much for coming in with me. I don't know if they want to know y'all believe with me. Like, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
First episode of Mini of Talking to Shy, man. I'm your host, Quan Adon. I'm always going to be joined by the Miss Loves and Katie Speaks. Got my girl in the building. My boy Philly in the studio, he just built, but make sure y'all check out everything. You know what I'm saying? Mama Red. Make sure y'all check out everything. Talk of the Shy. We're going crazy. Y'all can also like our page. Y'all can subscribe to us on YouTube, on Instagram, at Talk of the Shy _. We also on Snapchat. Everywhere we get it popping. So if you like Chicago and you like what we got going on, make sure y'all stay tuned to Talk to the Shy, because we gonna be here lit in the streets, everything. So stay tuned to everything we got coming. Y'all already know how we're going. Yeah, but if y'all doing music too, make sure y'all send that music to us at talkoftheshy18@gmail.com. We will review it. If we like it and it's a banger, that's why you can be playing just like the rest of
everything y'all heard today was all emailed.
Y'all heard today was sent to us. Sent in to us. So if y'all want to be one of those people that hear your music when we hear, send it in to us. Especially if it's a banger. You want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get up out of here.
We are going.